Red alert hits HAZ again. Cressida Bonas shocking tears Duke into pieces for rude behavior to RF. Prince Harry's ex-girlfriend found his endless complaints about the royal family tiresome according to a new royal book from Tina Brown, author of Princess Diana biography The Diana Chronicles. Tina Brown, author of The Palace Papers, Inside the House of Windsor, The Truth and the Turmoil, claims Harry's ex-girlfriend Cressida Bonas was worried about him and she advised him to see a therapist. Ms. Brown claims Cressida went as far as asking MI6 for advice on finding a suitable person. There was long-standing tension between Harry and his brother Prince William, with the two having Olympic rows, she claims, because he thought William was hogging the best charities. The pair dated from 2012 to 2014. It is said Cressida says that Harry's resentment towards the press meant that instead of going out and living the glamorous lives two wealthy 20-somethings might enjoy, according to Ms. Brown. She writes that there was tension between Prince Charles's two sons long before Harry met Meghan Markle, but that the former Suits actress's arrival in the young prince's life changed everything. The author says the couple became drunk on a shared fantasy of being the instruments of global transformation who, once married, would operate in the celebrity stratosphere once inhabited by Princess Diana. She described the Duke and Duchess of Sussex as being addicted to drama and says Harry has been completely and utterly taken over by Meghan and his whole personality has changed. She accuses the couple of living in a bubble of wellness quackery inspired by Gwyneth Paltrow's luxury lifestyle brand Goop. I do question how it will end, Ms. Brown says. Maybe, he'll wake up and realize he's living in Goop and he has to get the hell out, go down the pub and see his friends. In other news, Mr. Trump accused Prince Harry of being whipped like no person I think I've ever seen, before predicting that Ms. Markle will eventually break her marriage off and the Duke of Sussex will go back on his hands and knees to London. The former president was speaking to Piers Morgan on the opening day of Mr. Morgan's new Piers Morgan Uncensored show on Talk TV. Mr. Trump said, "So I want to know what's going to happen when Harry decides he's had enough of being bossed around. Or maybe when she decides that she likes some other guy better. I want to know what's going to happen when it ends. Okay. It'll end and it'll end bad. And I wonder if Harry's gonna go back on his hands and knees back into the beautiful city of London and say, please. You know, I think Harry has been led down a path. Harry is whipped. I won't use the full expression but Harry is whipped like no person I think I've ever seen." He added, "I'm not a fan of Meghan. I'm not a fan and I wasn't, right from the beginning. I think poor Harry is being led around by his nose. And I think he's an embarrassment. And I think she spoke badly of the royal family, but in particular the Queen, you know." Mr. Trump went on to say that the Queen liked me and reportedly smiled more than ever during their meeting in the United Kingdom. He claimed that they've never seen her have such a good time at a state dinner. The interview with Donald Trump was already mired in controversy after Mr. Morgan claimed that the former president had stormed out on bad terms. In a column for the New York Post, the former Good Morning Britain host claimed that Mr. Trump had abruptly jumped to his feet, looking hateful, and barked at the shocked crew, "Turn the cameras off." But Mr. Trump countered that this was fake news, accusing Mr. Morgan's team of doctoring the recordings to make it sound more dramatic. Taylor Budowich, Mr. Trump's communications director, said, "This is a pathetic attempt to use President Trump as a way to revive the career of a failed host."